Hey everybody, Max Rich here with Totally Electric Guitars, and we are covering some Guns N' Roses today. One of my personal favorites from Guns N' Roses, that's the song called Night Train. And this one, typical Guns N' Roses feel. It's that like hard rock, but maybe more mixed with blues than say like the classical angle, like, you know, Randy Rhoads or Metallica or something. This is more blues based. It's Slash playing guitar. And it starts with that kind of with that like real heavy distorted riff. So the first thing I recommend before we get into anything is that this lesson has a lot of technical stuff happening in it. So if you find yourself struggling to do, you know, faster licks or solos, or if you find yourself struggling to comfortably kind of like negotiate the neck, then you might want to take a step back, maybe learn the riffs for the song, but not the solo, because there's a lot of stuff in this lesson here. But that being said, if you are up for the challenge, then come on in. The water is fine. And what we're going to be talking about today is, like I mentioned, the riffs of the song. So, you know, like that opening, that thing, right? But also the overdubs. There's a lot of overdubs because there's two guitars. So you have that section, right? But you also have the overdub on top of that. You know, and there's kind of like that conversation happening between the two guitars. So I'm going to teach you all the guitar parts, solo included, and well, the main solo, and the kind of licks and riffs that go with the song are really chordal based. And what I mean by that is it's not your typical kind of like, you know, Enter Sandman kind of single string type licks, right? This is more chord based. So like if you were playing chords over everything with like a bit of a melody, that's just like the beginning, like I keep referencing. Those are chords, you know, and there's a melody that goes on top, and that's maybe like the single string type riff, but the majority of the stuff is really chordal and double and triple stop based. And what that means is like a double stop is 2 notes at the same time. A triple stop is 3. And you can kind of get a good feel for how Slash thinks about the guitar by learning the song, because you see how he goes about and approaches melody using chords rather than just a single string. And then of course you dive into the solo and, you know, all bets are off. Everything is just ripping from then on. So I'm going to show you all the guitar parts, both guitars included, as well as the solo. So stick around and you won't be disappointed.